You zoomed your camera on the bunch of people who were dragging girls from one place to another like animals. One of those girls tried to scream for help, but they slapped her hard and she fell on ground. Looking at the scene, you almost slipped from the place in fear. You were hiding on the tree, trying to record everything happening on the board. You were trying your best to keep calm and not to fall down from the tree. It was scary enough with the dark night and bone-chilling cold. You are a news reporter, and when you got a news from your trusted source that some illegal thing is gonna happen in the town, you were sure that you will get some spicy news. But what you saw made you sad and shocked. You zoomed your camera and focused on the mafia leader. He was middle-aged man with clean-shaved face. After recording their faces and their activities, you switched off your camera and started climbing down the tree. You were on the last branch when it broke with a loud cracking sound, which made you fall on the ground with a loud thud. The first thing you checked was your camera. Luckily, it didn't break. "Who's there?" You heard someone yell. "No, no, this can't happen." You quickly stood up and started running from there. "Boss, someone was recording us." You heard a man yell to inform others. "Boss, find the person and kill him." You were aware of every part of the town. Guards were following you. You confused them with your tricks and finally you were able to escape from them. You were in big trouble, but first person you remembered to go to calm yourself was your loving and caring boyfriend. You reached his house quickly. You had the key of his apartment, so you opened the door, but when you reached his room, you got shocked. "Yes, baby, you are so good," you heard a girl moaning. You clenched on your clothes with a shocked face. Your boyfriend is cheating on you, which is very hard to believe because he was so loving and caring. You couldn't hear those sounds anymore and slammed the door open. Liam's face turned shocked and he quickly stood up, trying to hide his body. He found his shorts and quickly wore it. "Girl, excuse me, girl, don't you have any manners?" Ryan, "Shut up," you yelled at her, making her flinch. Liam, "I thought you will come tomorrow." He came near you, but you stepped back. Ryan, "Yeah, I was, but you know I am glad I came here." Liam, "Please listen, I can explain." Ryan, "No, please don't. You know I wanted to break up with you for a long time, but you were so loving and caring, so I didn't want it to break your heart. But I think now it's easy for me. Thank you and bye." Liam, "You want to break up? But why?" he asked, shocked. Ryan, "Actually, you couldn't satisfy me in bed. You never noticed that, but that's the truth." Liam, "What you said? I can't satisfy you?" Ryan, "Look, Liam, I'm in rush now, so bye." You walked out of his apartment. It was already sunrise. You took a deep breath and headed towards your office. You went to give the evidence to your boss, but when you reached the office building, you got shocked when you looked for your ID card, but it wasn't anywhere to be found. Ryan, "Did I drop it there? No, this can't happen. But I had my card when I went to the location for evidence. It must be there. I am dead now, but I need to give these recordings to the boss so he can take action." You ran towards your boss' office, but you froze on your place when you heard the voice of that mafia leader. "I want you to inform me as soon as she come here." Boss, "Don't worry, sir. I will make sure no one will know about it." You licked your dry lips and started thinking what to do. While you were thinking, someone yanked you suddenly. You were dragged towards the storeroom and the person shut the door immediately. "What the heck you are doing here? Do you know what you have done?" Ryan, "I don't know what to do, Amy. I am scared." Everyone is involved. They will kill me, Amy. Amy is your best friend. Amy, I know. Listen, you need to go underground for some time. That mafia wants to kill you at any cost, and no one here will support you. I also can't do much for you. You nodded your head. Amy took out a card from her pocket. Take this. This is my apartment in Seoul. I used to live there, but now I am here, so it's empty. You can hide there for some time. I hope they will not be able to track you in a big city. Ryan, thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much. You cried, hugging her tightly. Amy, run now. You don't have too much time. She pushed you towards the door. You wiped your tears and smiled. Once again, thank you so much. You ran out and reached your home quickly. You transferred all the data in pen drive with the videos and pictures. The pen drive was in a form of a pendant, so no one could guess it was a pen drive. You wore that pendant around your neck and started packing since they could reach at your house any moment to get you. Packing your important things, you rushed out without wasting a second. You headed towards train station. Luckily, no one was following you. After some time, you were sitting on your seat when you heard a masculine voice. Hi, do you want some? The boy asked you. He was a young boy in his 20s. You looked at him, then the bag of the chips in his hand that he was offering you. Suddenly, you felt your stomach grumbling. You took the bag from his hand and said, Thank you, I will pay for this. Come on, you don't need to be so formal. Just give me some beauty tips. You noticed his perfectly manicured hands and got a little confused. I am Oliver, and what you are thinking is absolutely right. I am gay. He chuckled. Ryan, you are beautiful. Oliver, oh please, I like hot men, and for you, I am not interested in that way. Anyways, you are a tourist? Ryan, no, I used to live here, but I am moving out from here. Oliver, did something happen? Ryan, yeah, it's a long story, and I really don't want to talk about it. You know, life of a news reporter, it's unpredictable. Oliver, are you really a news reporter? That's great. I really need one in my media house. I mean, where I work. Actually, our media house is new and we want a cool staff. So if you are free, then you can join. Ryan, really? I would love to. You don't know, but you saved my life. You are awesome. You hugged him in excitement. After that, you talked to Oliver about random stuff and finally reached Seoul. The first thing you did was discard your old SIM card and buy a new one. Amy has given you someone's number who can provide you a pay ID. The boy did his work, and done with all the procedures, you finally heaved a sigh of relief and thanked God for giving you a friend like Amy. With the help of Oliver, you joined Media House and started working. After 2 days, Oliver, girl, get ready. We are going to a club. Why? Club? It will be fun. Oliver, but I don't think you have anything good to wear, so let's go shopping first. After work, you went for shopping with Oliver, and he chose some good office clothes and some party dresses for you. At night, you both went to club. It was not crowded, but still plenty of people were there enjoying their drinks and dancing. Suddenly, Oliver held your hand. Don't take any pictures of anyone, he said in a serious tone. Ryan, what happened? Oliver, nothing. Let's enjoy. He didn't want it to scare you, so he hid that the two most dangerous and ruthless mafia are in the club. Oliver was also scared after seeing them, but tried to calm himself. He took you towards the counter of drinks. You both ordered drinks. Oliver was drinking and he almost spit it out when he saw them. The Jungkook, dangerous mafia boss. All the people rushed out of his way when he walked towards the VIP section with his bodyguards. As soon as he vanished, another devil appeared. Taehyung, with a blank but a scary look on his face. They both were rivals to each other and they never failed to threaten each other by shedding blood. Both were powerful and it was very rare to see them at one place, and whenever they do, it doesn't end up good for everyone. Oliver was really scared and decided to go home when he heard a familiar voice and turned towards his boyfriend Jimmy. Jimmy, oh my god, is that you? What are you doing here? Why you didn't told me you are coming here? Oliver, oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Anyways, meet my friend Ryan. Jimmy gave you a friendly hug. Nice to meet you, Ryan. Ryan, nice to meet you too, Jimmy. You have such a lovely boyfriend. Jimmy, I know, I know. You mind if I take him with me for some times? Ryan, no, no, not at all. Go ahead. Jimmy took Oliver's hand and took him away, but soon Jimmy came and took you on dance floor where Oliver was also waiting for you. The three of you danced together. You and Jimmy were enjoying, but Oliver wasn't. After some time, Oliver told he wanted to go home. Why? I need to use the washroom and my cab will be here in few minutes. You guys can go. I'll be okay. Oliver, are you sure? Why? Yes, of course I can take care of myself. Stop being my mom, Oliver. You laughed and Jimmy joined you too. Jimmy, she's right. Now let's go. They left waving goodbye to you. You went to washroom but it was really crowded. You couldn't wait any longer and sneak on the second floor. Thankfully washroom was empty. You did your business and washed your hands and got out. You noticed second floor was almost empty, but you shrugged your shoulders and took out your phone from your clutch, turned on your camera and started taking your selfies. Man, hey you, what are you doing here? Before you could say anything, another man said, she was taking pictures. First man immediately snatched your phone. What the heck? Give me my phone back. Man, take her to boss. They yanked you harshly and dragged you inside the room. It was a big room and few girls were standing with the almost close to nothing clothes. A small scream left your mouth when the man pushed you forward and you fell on the ground. Boss, she was taking pictures. Taehyung was busy talking to his business partner when his bodyguard threw a girl in front of him. His bodyguard told him that she was taking pictures and he became furious. It was a really important meeting and his mood was already bad because of Jungkook. He took out his gun in anger and aimed it on you and was about to shoot you dead when you got up and looked at him. All his anger flew as soon as his eyes met yours. He was stunned looking at the beauty in front of him. His eyes moved down on your body. Your short black dress was clinching on your body and was giving a slight view of your cleavage. He looked at you and noticed you were trembling. Your hands were shaking because of fear. You were looking like a lost puppy and he was enjoying it. Brian's POV. As soon as I saw his face, I recognized him because I have seen him in newspapers and magazines. But honestly speaking, he was more handsome than he looked in those newspapers. I wanted to take some time to admire his beauty, but all my attention was on the gun he was holding. He gestured me to go near him with his finger. My heart was about to explode any second because of fear. I couldn't move my body, but then a man pushed me and I fell in his feet. He harshly pulled me on his lap. My hand subconsciously reached for his shoulders for support. My eyes were closed, but he lifted my face up with his finger. I opened my eyes and our eyes met. As soon as our eyes met, I forgot everything else. He was mesmerizing. I was drooling over him when I heard his voice. What is your name, butterfly? I looked at him dumbfounded. Taehyung. Name? Vian. Vian, I said in a trance. Man, she's lying, boss. Her name is Catherine and she works in a media house. Man, read the information from my ID card which was in my clutch. My heart started racing when I felt Taehyung's hand sinking around my waist and he dragged me more closer to his body. He raised his eyebrows at me. Vian. Vian is a nickname. Taehyung. Okay, what were you doing in VIP section? His one hand was on my waist and another was on my bare thigh. Vian. I was using washroom. I really felt embarrassed when I heard him chuckling. My heart stopped when he took a strand of my hair and wrapped it around his long finger. Boss, she was taking pictures too. Why? I was just taking selfies. I whispered nervously, thinking he will kill me anytime now. He took my phone and started checking my photo gallery. His smirk became prominent as he strolled through my pictures. He saw selfies and some pictures in lingerie. I bit my lip and closed my eyes, embarrassed. I clicked some pictures in those lingerie which I bought with Oliver. Taehyung's POV. I looked her pictures, and by just looking her pictures, I was getting hard. Her body was breathtaking. All I wanted to do was throw her on bed and do it with her till the sunrise. I locked her phone, and all my attention was on her. She was biting her lips. I slowly released her lips with my thumb. I moved my face near her neck. Why should I believe you, butterfly? Make me believe you are not here for some other stuff. I removed her hair from her neck and placed a kiss on her soft skin. Vian, what could I have done? You are too powerful and I can't do anything against you. Also, I didn't even know you are here. I swear. I was loving her innocence and the way she was answering my questions. I was already hurt. She shivered when I kissed her earlobe. End of Taehyung's POV. His hand started moving on your back. You gulped when his hand touched your lips. Suddenly his phone rang. He received a call. He was talking on the phone, but his all attention was on the girl sitting on his lap. Soon he disconnected the call and said, I believe you. Now run before I change my mind and do it with you whole night, roughly. He whispered in your ear. He warned you, but you didn't move. He raised his eyebrows. Why? My phone. He handed you your phone, but you still didn't move. Taehyung, are you trying to give me hints, butterfly? You shook your head immediately. Why? My clutch. He gestured his car to give you your clutch. He leaned near your face and kissed you on your cheek. See you soon, butterfly. He smirked and you jumped on his lap and ran out of the room. Taehyung tried his best not to burst into a laughter. You ran out when you got the call from the cab that it has arrived. You were running carelessly towards your cab when you hit something hard like a wall. Within a blink of an eye, you were slammed against the expensive car. You screamed, looking at the person in front of you.